Welcome to part 2 of Range in the Home, where I pick up and finish off what I started in part 1. Welcome to the Armed Citizen channel, where you and I will discuss the finer and mostly undiscussed points of being an armed citizen. If you find my content valuable to you, please like, share, and subscribe, and maybe even drop a few coins in my tip jar to feed my ammo habit. Let's get on with it. Okay, so I have mentioned the Mantis Laser Academy several times, and I am going to explain it a little more in part 2, but because it is part of the kit for when you get a Laser Academy kit, I thought I would at least touch on this. Now, you can download this off of the Play Store or the iTunes Store, wherever your phone goes and gets applications. And it does have 6 different drills that you can do without any, just for free. There are an additional 19 drills that carry the Pro marker there that require the full application. So you have to activate it. And if you activate it without a kit, it's going to cost you $90. If you buy the kit, it comes with an activation code, and you go ahead and are able to activate this for free. So this is why I highly suggest you get the Mantis Laser Academy package. So you get this, and you get a laser, and you can start your training right there. The targets that are used in this, you can download on your own from the mantisx.com site, and they print out on 8.5 by 11 paper, and you'll see how I use them again in part 2. All right, so since I've been talking about the actual Laser Academy app, let's go ahead and talk about the Mantis X products. This is the basic kits that the X2, the X3, and the X10 come in. This one here is the X10, and the reason why I'm showing you this is because not only do you have the accelerometer, which is what the Mantis X is, but the X10 also comes with a pick rail clamp for your shotgun barrel. So you can use this on a rifle, a pistol, or a shotgun with that clamp. The way this mounts is on your pick rail on whatever weapon you want to use. It slides on. It has a positive latch that clicks into place. And from this point, you would go ahead and run your Mantis X application on your phone or tablet, and you press the button on here. That turns that on. It's searching, and it connects with the Mantis over Bluetooth. You have a whole bunch of challenges here. You have a whole bunch of skills, and what these skills do is they practice different things. What the Mantis X does is it will go ahead and give you analysis. And what I mean by analysis is it will give you an average score on the front screen, how many shots, your average score, and then if you were deviating your sights, how far and what way. It then provides a graph showing you things, And you got two colors there. The blue is your hold. That's the beginning movement, and then the yellow is actually when you have tension on the trigger and you're actually pulling it. And then we have this here. This is for each of the shots. And what you do is you can hit play on this. And the blue is the movement of the weapon all the way up until you start applying tension to the trigger. You've gone beyond taking up the slack. The X shows where you actually pulled the trigger, and then the red shows your motion after the trigger. So you can use this to analyze how you're doing things. Now, let's see here. If you do something great or you do something bad, it will say down here, it says shot score, but if it thinks you've done something incorrectly, such as too much trigger finger, too little trigger finger, it will let you know about that. And you usually take it with a grain of salt. But the nice thing about this is it does have challenges. So like right now, I am in challenge 2. I managed to get challenge 1 done last night, and I am actually in the elite combat category. And what you do is it's giving you something to do. And this one particular says complete the holster draw analysis drill with 20 shots and an average shot time below 1.75 seconds. And you have to do that 3 times. So 60 shots with an average of below 1 3/4 seconds. Now, I didn't mention the differences between the X2, the X3, and the X10. The X2 runs for $100, and all it is good for is dry fire. It will give you this kind of information, but only for dry fire. The X3, you can also take it to the range and perform live fire work with it, and it gives you the same results. The X10 not only does all of that, but you can use it for holster draw analysis. So I can go over here, and it says safety warning, just make sure your weapon is clear. And you can set it up for dry fire, live fire, right hand, left hand, and which direction. This is currently mounted forward. I can flip it around if necessary and make it backwards. So your holster draw analysis it takes you all the way from the second that you grip the weapon, you bring it up, you aim it, and you pull the trigger. Now, if you have a holster for your weapon that can accommodate a light, you can use it like this. If you don't have such a holster and you don't want to go ahead and get one, what you can do is, as part of the X10 kit, they will sell you a adhesive strip and a miniature pick rail, and you put it on the bottom of a magazine. Just like that, and now it will track your movement from vertical to horizontal and trigger pull. And this is what it shows. This particular shot here I did in 1.5 seconds, 1.52 seconds. It took me 44 hundredths to get a grip on it, 0.02 to pull it out, 0.37 seconds to go to horizontal, another 0.24 seconds on target, and 0.45 seconds to actually pull the shot. So you can use this to see where your shortcomings are in your draw. The really neat thing about the Mantis X program, especially with those challenges that you have, is when you complete a challenge, they ask you for your name and your mailing address, and they send you one of these Velcro patches. As you can see, I've already completed 5. If you remember from the top of the application, it said Elite Combat, so I'm currently working on my next one. But these are Velcro back, so you can stick them to your plate carrier or your range bag or wherever you want it to go to show off. I think it also comes with an iron-on Velcro backing, so you can put it wherever you want. These are great badges for me. I actually got more of these than I ever got in Boy Scout badges. The 4th and 5th products from Mantis is the Blackbeard. And the Blackbeard is actually meant for your AR. And it consists of a bolt carrier group that you actually pull out your bolt carrier group and replace this. So there is no doubt that you don't have anything live in there. And then you have a battery pack that looks suspiciously like a magazine. There is a switch on this side. You press the switch and it will light up with the battery condition. I've got about half a battery and then a standard USB charging port. So you put this into your AR and then you run this home up the magazine well. And this actually does 2 things. First of all, when you pull the trigger, what it does, watch right here. Okay, it will reset the trigger. The hammer comes up and it presses on that solenoid fires, presses the hammer back and resets it. It also will, let's see, it doesn't do it all the time. Come on. This is also supposed to shoot a laser. There we go. So this works with the Mantis Laser Academy, and you can use the same drills and just go right ahead and go to town. Get training on your pistol, get training on your rifle. Now, I actually said 2 products. There is the Mantis Blackbeard, and then there is the Mantis Blackbeard X. The Blackbeard runs $220, and there is a buyback. And what you do is you just send the magazine itself back, and they send you another one. You get $50 credit for the Blackbeard X, which, depending upon your options, runs from $320 to $350. And that has the Mantis X inertial sensor in there, like I've already showed you for the pistol. It's nice, but it's not necessary, because if you already have a Mantis X3 or X10, you can go ahead and just use it. And you also need 2 devices. I generally use my tablet to score the laser hits, and then I generally do my phone for the Mantis X analysis. Do what you want. I'm in no hurry to upgrade to the Blackbeard X. I have plenty of fun and workouts with my my plain old Blackbeard. So my last tool that I wanted to talk about is a timer. Timer is not very important because if you're using the Mantis Laser Academy or the Mantis X application, they actually have timers for those par type drills. However, if you're just using other drills or you're just not using those apps, then you're going to need a timer. So this is a basic packed timer. I think this runs about like $130 or maybe $150 at someplace like Midway USA. You can buy them wherever. And this is actually meant for a live fire range. So if you use this on a laser range, what I suggest you do is stick a ball of cotton in there and then tape over it to keep the noise down. If you hear this without hearing protection, it is loud enough that it can damage your hearing. If you don't want to go through all that effort, you can get a plethora, your choice of just basic apps for your phone that are timers. I don't think you heard that. There we go. So there you go. You don't need the Mantis Laser app. You don't need the Mantis X app. And if you just want to do part-time on anything, that's all you need. So that's what I use. I use a variety of them during any given session. So use what you need or go find something else. But at least hopefully I've pointed you in a appropriate direction for you to go and search for things. I'm not the expert on anything. I just know things and I like relaying them to other people. So y'all have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you for watching the entire video. If what I discussed here was valuable to you, I ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and maybe drop a few coins in my tip jar to keep me in ammo. Thank you.